I was 42 when a friend of mine, an English friend, she told me about this thing that she called the three principles. And I was like, what is that? Three principles? In all my years, I've never heard of it. It can't be anything good. I was pretty arrogant. I'd studied so many kinds of therapy. I've been, had so many hours of just psychology and psychotherapy was just my thing that I was interested in. So I couldn't understand that I didn't know about it. So my first exploration into that was she invited me to a weekend in London with Michael Neal, who came over for a weekend about coaching. And I remember thinking the whole weekend I was looking at this guy, and she's very very close friends with him. She'd known him for 25 years, so before he was even in the principles. So I got to meet him personally, and I remember thinking, I really like him as a person, but what is he doing? What kind of voodoo is that? I couldn't grasp it because my intellect was trying to do what it always does. It was trying to grasp, hold on to form. And in front of my eyes, I saw him speaking with people and I saw these huge transformations. And I was like, what? Why? How? I couldn't grasp it. I know this wanting to understand, wanting to grasp, wanting to hold on to, and not being able to. So, this is what hits almost everybody when they first meet the principles in their life. When they go, well, they're trying to use the same intellect that's been grasping your law degree or your nursing degree or your whatever it is that you do in your life. Your intellect has been your friend. It's tried to help you to understand, how do I do this task, and let me do it. So we use, of course, the same tool to try and understand this. Only thing is that this is formless. The understanding of the principles is spiritual. Spirit has no form, it's formless. We get this tool, this beautiful tool of the intellect, and we try to use it to understand something that cannot be thought about. It can only be known. It can be known by our own being. The intellect is kind of like autocorrect. Have you noticed sometimes if you're texting someone and you're trying to write something and your phone tries to predict what you're going to write? And so it predicts. How often does it get it wrong? All the time. It's so funny sometimes when I see what autocorrect does to my texts. But that's our brain. That's our conceptual mind. It's autocorrect. It tries to predict and control the world. Who we are cannot be broken, cannot be harmed, cannot be destroyed. It doesn't matter what has happened in your life. Who you are cannot be destroyed. There's nothing broken, there's nothing lacking. So why is it that we grow up in a world thinking that something is lacking or that I'm broken? Because of this, the intellect. Our intellect is telling us, well, you've had these experiences growing up. You must be broken. Who you are cannot be destroyed.